Hi everybody, it's Angel Arts and welcome back to another Gay Let's Play. This is Gay Let's Play Roommates. So this is another visual novel game. As many of you know if you've been to my channel a few times, these kind of games are a major guilty pleasure of mine. So before I keep going, as I normally try to let people know, if you've never been to my channel before, if this is your first time here, or if this is your first time seeing one of my videos, I highly recommend that you check out the introduction to my channel, because I believe that I cater to a very specific audience, and the intro to my channel is designed to give you guys the education that you need to figure out whether or not I'm a good fit for you. Because I don't want to waste anybody's time, and I want to make sure I'm very upfront about a bunch of things that you probably should know and what to expect from me during Let's Play. So after you go check that out, please come back if you still seem interested, and you can hang out with me as I play Roommates. So like I said, it's another visual novel dating sim, but what I love about this game and some of the other visual novel games that I played recently, for example, I just played Colina, All Hands in the Kitchen, which is a game where it's a visual novel game where, yes, you can find somebody to date, but the main focus of the game is actually a completely different game mechanic where you manage a restaurant. Here, you also have a separate gaming mechanic from just, talking to people and possibly becoming friends or more. You are I don't know if you're a freshman. I want to say you're a freshman in college. I guess they'll let you know. But you're a college student. You can be a boy or a girl, and you end up living in a dorm or a suite or apartment or something with 4 other people. And you try to basically manage your social life with your school life, going to classes, studying, doing whatever. Those are the kind of games that I absolutely love. I love, making decisions and possibly even increasing your skills, and maybe that'll affect how well you interact with someone. I don't know. I just flipping through some of the games, and I saw this one, and I instantly love the art style. The soundtrack seems really cool. And I'm just really excited to give it a try. So let's go ahead and start Roommates, everybody. Play the game as we're gonna play as the guy. I'm gonna be the guy in this one. Max's plan is to stay in school long enough to save up enough money through part-time jobs to get by without his parents' financial support, then drop out and start a pop rock band. Okay. And just because I'm curious, I want to see what Anne wants. Anne thinks that college could be the fresh start she needs to break out of her shell. Her goal is to make at least 3 new friends while keeping her grades up. Alright, so Max wants to gain a lot of money. I'm gonna try to push him. To be a good student. So the way I think I'm gonna play this particular game, because I do love role-playing, is I want to try to be the disembodied... I'm gonna kind of play this as if I was the disembodied guardian, conscience, or whatever you want to call it, the disembodied guardian of Max, trying to push him to make good choices, because that's just the kind of person that I tend to like to play as. And then we'll see how he does. So I'm going to try to get him to do well in school. I was always, very big into trying to be a good student when I was at school. I was a bit of a nerd, I loved trying my hardest to get as good grades as I could, so I could get a good, get into a good university and get a good job and things like that. I was very motivated, so I'm gonna try to rub some of that off on Max, and we'll see. So let's start. Week 1, Thursday. Choose simulation gameplay difficulty. It will only affect how quickly you improve the stats, but nothing else. I think we're good with normal. I think there was a normal. Isabella, Dominic, Rakesh, Sally, and Anne. I'll just play through it normally, and if it seems like, if it's really, really difficult, then I'll probably bump down the difficulty, but we'll see. I'm going to try to play the game the way it's probably intended to be played. Isabella. Oh, wait. Let's do normal difficulty. College. A glorious new world filled to the brim with opportunities for education, community service, and networking. So we've got Isabella. I like her hair. Isabella seems like a really cool girl. Dominic, right? I don't know, he sort of strikes me as a preppy kid. I don't know, I have no idea. This is just my first impressions going into this completely blind of who these people might be like without even meeting them yet. Rakesh, he seems cool. Yeah, he sort of reminds me of Mati from Captain Planet for some reason. Sally, oh, I love her green eyes. I'm a sucker for green eyes. And Anne. Okay. Oh, so I guess the character that you don't pick, that's cool. I guess the character you don't pick ends up also being in the college dorm and you can meet them and stuff. I wonder if you can also date Anne if you're Max, or if you're Max, or if you're Anne if you can date Max. I don't know. That's a good, I might have to figure that out. Skill requirements. The requirements above are to unlock the spring break romance scenes. Oh, really? The requirement for the ending romances are different, so check back after spring break. Interesting. There might be other prerequisites for some characters, but you must discover them. Oh. So, this is conversation, this is... something with a fist? Oh, are these with each person? Oh. Skill requirements to maybe advance in their paths, maybe? So, speaking, and then something with a hand. And then math and something with writing in a book. So maybe Dominic is the studious one. Rakesh looks like he's the artistic hippie one. Very Mati. Sally, alright, looks like she is, you know, talkative and something with your hand and math and okay, so studious one, studious Anne. Alright, so we've got a pretty cool variety here. Glorious New World. Or it would be if I actually believed any of that. The name's Max, known far and wide for two things, causing trouble and rocking out. And I'm not all that well known for rocking out yet. Many have tried to box me up, but put me in a body bag or tie me down. I shoot first and I keep light on my feet. Yeah, I'm a lean, mean music machine. As for college, well, much as it'll break Mom and Pop's heart, I just don't have it in me to be yet another white-collar stooge. No, I've got my sights set at a whole lot higher, all the way up to the cheap seats in a sold-out stadium, so he wants to be an artiste. That's why I picked Liberty U, a cool 10 minutes away from some of the best rock venues in the country. I've got the band, we've got the venue, all we need is some publicity. But first things first, I've got to check in with my RA, get my key, and move in my stuff. I'm living in a house on campus. It's not cheap, but it's closer to town, and I'll have less people whining when I've got my amp turned up. You're late. Of course, general mining might still be a problem. Some clean-cut prep school punk stands between me and the doorway to my house, looking me over disapprovingly. The feeling's mutual. Yeah, whatever. You the RA? Yes, I am. I'm Dominic. You? Max, I'm here for my keys. He's a pretty cute RA, though. But, you know, that's a little shady. You know, crushing on your RA, although I'm sure many of us have been there when we were in college. Not gonna lie. Not so fast. There's a young lady in the common room who's been waiting 10 minutes for me to start orientation. He dangles the keys from his hand. You won't be getting these until we're done. Well, I suppose that's fair. After all, you can't expect everyone to, hey, what's that? I make a grab for the keys. Oh, I like Max. He's fun. He's a fun character. And he's pretty handsome himself, too. I'm loving the Sora from Kingdom Hearts hair. he does look like Sora. That's pretty cool. Except he doesn't have the gigantic clown shoes. And of course, the big giant keyblade. Before I get halfway there, he's pulled the keys away and swats at me with his free hand. Seriously, do I look like an 8-year-old to you? Don't answer that. Idiots always answers the rhetorical questions, so I'll be expecting your answer shortly. I bite back a remark while sticking my stinging hand into my pocket. He doesn't deserve any satisfaction. Yeah, try that mess on my turf, see how far you get. Just get inside before you waste any more of my time. Wow, these two really do not like each other. It's going to be pretty hard to get the relationship up. Challenge accepted. Whatever. Sure is high and mighty for catching me off guard with a lucky cheap shot. You know what else would catch me off guard? A 3-year-old punching me in the nads. He's nothing I can't handle. I'm about to step inside when... wham! Oh, hello! I like the color of her bikini, purple and orange. Well, I guess it might be a little bit yellow. Purple and orange happens to be my favorite color, and purple and orange kind of reminds me of the color scheme that I used for my rider in Mass Effect Andromeda. But anyway, that's another game. I'm knocked to the ground by someone barreling past me. Whoops! Sorry! She keeps on running into the house, which is more than enough time for me to take in that hot, toned body. I grin. You know, I wasn't sure about this place, but I think I'm gonna like it here. Don't go getting any ideas. I left the fire extinguisher inside. Ugh, like Isabella's not enough of a handful. Oh, an ideas woman is she? Even better. Dominic rolls his eyes. I think I'm gonna be playing... I see Max is totally bi. He's totally bisexual, guys. Dominic rolls his eyes. Just get up already. Man, this guy's a dude. I'd sit here all day just to screw with him, but the sooner he tells me his rules, the sooner I'll know what really pees him off. Finally, I enter a house I'll be calling home for the next year. Ooh, this is pretty cool. Snazzy. I like the, again, orange paint job. The first floor is huge. I can immediately see an oversized couch facing a nice big screen TV. There's also some kind of breakfast nook with a big table and an area with several bookshelves surrounding a bunch of comfortable-looking chairs. There's a chick with glasses sitting on the sofa closest to the TV, that's Anne, quietly reading a book. Kinda plain, sure, but under that grandma uniform, I can see a repressed goody-goody schoolgirl just waiting to go wild. I'm digging it. Wow. I have to say, though, Maka's personality is a bit refreshing from some of the other main protagonists that I've played in these kinds of games. Many of the games that I've played, they tend to be a lot more timid and a lot shyer, and I kind of like that Max is... I like his personality. He can come off as a jerk, though, but again, as his disembodied guide, I'm gonna try to make him a nice guy as much as possible. It's a challenge. I'll try to make him as nice as possible while still fulfilling his dreams. Sup, I'm Max. And... She looks at me for all of 2 seconds before dropping her eyes to the floor. Oh, the shy ones. Hey, no need to be so shy. Anyone sitting here... Ahem. Why don't you take a seat over there? He points to the opposite end of the couch Anne's on. What, I can't sit next to her? It's better that you both have more space. Yes, leave some room for the Holy Spirit, everybody. Bull, you just want to have her to your... He slams a packet of papers in front of me. Here are the house rules. Then he walks over to Anne and hands her one too. Gently. Well, well, that isn't Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Let's go over them together. Anne, would you like to start? Oh, okay. Number 1. There shall be no consumption, storage, or sale of alcoholic beverages or illegal drugs in the housing area, nor shall any underage person be in the housing area while under the influence of the aforementioned substances. Students found in violation of this regulation are subject to dismissal from the housing area and remittance on unused rent under the terms of the contract. No booze? We'll see about that. I was such a goody two-shoes in college. Dominic shoots me a look. He's got my card, alright, but he's got no idea who he's dealing with. Number 2. There shall be no pets housed in or around the building. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, don't care. I'll go next. 3. The sidewalk, entries, and stairwells of this building shall not be obstructed or used for any other purpose than for entering and exiting the respective areas of the house. 4. No student shall interfere in any manner with any portion of the heating and lighting apparatus or fire protection equipment in or about the house. I feel like every single one of these is going to be a thing during the story, depending on the choices you make. There will be no flammable materials or explosives stored in or about the housing area. I wonder if you can die in this game. That'll be interesting. Dominic shoots me another look. What the hey? I barely own any explosives. Hardly any. Now Max. Now Max what? Read the next 2. Read the next 2 what? Read the next 2 rules, please. Well, since you asked so nice. Number 5, students shall not play musical equipment or instruments at such hours and at such volume as to disturb other students in the dormitories. Oh, man! Well, I'll keep the noise down as much as I can, but if a few stray chords in the morning screw with poor baby Dominic's sleep schedule, let's just say I'm not gonna cry about it. Okay, so Max is not, again, not quite the most empathic person in the world. We'll see. We'll see if I can help with that at all. We'll see. I have to read the last rule twice, and it takes everything in me not to burst into laughter. Number 6, there will be no firearms or weapons permitted in or about the housing area. That's an important rule. I don't know if that's really a laughing matter, Max. It is vital to Dominic that his iron-fisted rule over the populace of this household be lasting and eternal, such that any rebellion can be crushed within a moment's notice. Okay, I like that, actually. And I'm chuckling at that, not because I think it's ridiculous, but because I think it's adorable. Absolutely adorable that Dominic put that in there. Haha, very funny. Read it properly. Okay, he didn't actually write it that way. Hey man, just reading what's on the paper. Dominic reads the packet in his hand. That's exactly how it's typed out, and I'm just enjoying the look of realization on his face. I'll be right back. Isabella! Oh, so Isabella typed it. So she's the prankster. Reminds me of Isabella from Dragon Age. Interesting. That's pretty much how I'm going to be picturing her now when I'm playing this game. Dominic drops everything and tears up the stairs with the speed of an angry bull. Everything includes a couple of room keys with their names on them. Score! I pick them up and toss Sam the appropriate key. Well, I'm going to bring in my gear, then tour the rest of this place. You coming? I think I'd rather explore by myself. Yeah, I'll just let her go. We won't bother poor girl. Let her go. Oh, okay. I was just thinking it'd be easier if I introduced you to everyone, because you seem kind of shy. Really? What? I'm a nice guy. You have your moments, Max. You're not as nice of a guy as you think. But, again, I got you. I'm gonna help you. Try to, at least. My mom raised me to be a gentleman. Haven't quite seen it yet, Max, I'm sorry. Haven't quite seen it yet. Or failing that, to at least pretend my mother did a better job raising me to be a gentleman. Relationship change. Okay. She lets out a soft laugh. Okay, I'll choose to believe you. Huh? I mean, I'll come with you. Oh, okay. See, I was trying to be sensitive. I told Max just let her go, don't push it, and she decided to come with. So, I mean, I'll come with you. I grin. That's the spirit. Come meet me at my room once you're done unpacking, alright? Alright. I bring my luggage up to my room. Oh, wow, okay, a nice guitar, Max. Amp, electric guitar, acoustic guitar, a couple packs of replacement strings, 5 picks, laptop, recording equipment, cell phone, power cords, chart of power cords, a few t-shirts, jeans, leather jacket, and a sleeping bag. To say nothing of the water bottles full of vodka. Man, field trip day was the best. Anne walks tentatively into the room, glancing around at my stuff. Can't tell if she's impressed or just weirded out. I don't know if you brought enough winter clothing. Pfft, you think I get cold that easy? I'll be wearing a t-shirt while the polar bears are off looking for the heater. If you say so. Just you watch. There's a sweet smell, and some soft ambient music coming from the room next to mine. I wonder who lives there. I knock loudly on the door. Hey! Anybody home? What are you doing? I told you I was gonna introduce you to everyone. Yes, but you don't need to disturb... This beautiful blonde pops her head out. Now she doesn't have the pure sex appeal of Isabella, or the untapped potential of Anne, but she's the closest thing to a 10 I've seen all day. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Was I disturbing you? Pfft, my grand's music a lot louder than that. No offense. The name's Max. Just moved in today. This here's Anne. Nice to meet you. Oh, you must be my new neighbors. I was wondering if anyone... Should I give her the Madison accent? I'll give her the Madison accent. I don't do this accent very well, but I'll do it. Oh, you must be my new neighbors. I was wondering if anyone was living in these empty rooms. I'm Sally. I just moved in this past Friday. It's so nice to meet you. Same. So what's with the whale sounds? Oh, this is just for meditation purposes. The energy here is so hectic that I feel like there needs to be something tranquil to balance it out. Energy? Energy. You know, things like auras, the spiritual forces connecting everything in this world. Why, if there's too much of one kind of energy, then... Rakesh, get in here. Sally winces. Everything ripples outwards from there. I like Sally. She's cool. I like people who, you know, have these sort of like, not Wiccan, but like have these, that's not the right word, but like have this sense of paranormal spirituality about them. I've always found that really fascinating. I'm going to keep meditating. You're welcome to join me if you'd like. She's pretty and all, but I'm not into that whole tranquility thing. Nah, I'm gonna check out that scene down the hall. Catch you later. Okay, I'll see you at dinner. She waves cheerfully before shutting the door. Anne shrugs as the door closes. She looks towards the yelling noises, shakes her head like a mouse, and scurries away. I suppose I should have expected that. Anyway, I'm up for some more adventure. It sounds like this will be interesting. I walk further down the hall, following the sound of Isabella's outrage. The door to what I can only assume is a room is half open. I go inside to see what the commotion's about. Oh, look at Rakesh. Oh man, my first day here and it already looks like there's gonna be a rumble. It looks like Isabella versus whomever this other guy is. She certainly looks angry enough to make him sorry for whatever it is he did. Sizing up the contender, he seems like a good-looking dude, but he's certainly no fighter. Well, too bad for him. I hope whatever he did was worth it. I can't believe you painted all over my dance pole. Dance pole? Hot D. I'm sorry, do you not like the colors? It has nothing to do with the colors. I can't exercise with all this fresh paint on here. But it looks more vibrant, yes? No. Well, maybe a little. But I'm still mad because you should have asked before you went off and used my things in your art project. You wouldn't want me to take all your paintbrushes and tape them together to make a dance pole, would you? The guy thinks for a moment, then shakes his head. I would not mind if you did that. And there's the problem. There is such a thing as private proper. What's all this about? Rakesh messed with my exercise pole. So I see. And you're the RA. Why don't you talk to him about it? Oh, I'd love to, Isabella, but I'm afraid that overregulating things here would make me too much of an iron-fisted dictator. Oh, snap. Way to get back at her. Good. Dominic, I have to give you a high five for that. One to Dominic. So there was one to Isabella, but one to Dominic. Oh yes, these two. Seriously? I am always serious. How else would I crush rebellions? Ugh, whatever. I'm gonna take a shower. Need any help? Isabella stops to give me the once-over. You're cute. Sure, I can always use another back scrubber. Well, guys, it's been fun eavesdropping on you, but I should really get... We never did finish orientation, did we? What? Give me a break. Cry me a river. Dominic drives me back to the common room and he gives me a lecture on the other 9 house commandments. Move-in day, and already I'm getting put down by the man. What a drag. The guy from earlier comes up to me once Nicole leaves. Seems he's figured out how to dodge the long arm of the law. He can talk a great deal, eh? More like I missed out on a great deal thanks to him. Sorry, Ganesh? Rakesh. Oof, way off. I'm Max. I hold out my hand. He looks confused for a moment, then takes my hand and shakes it. Except when he lets go, he runs his fingers down my palm. And you don't have that here? Ah, you don't have that here. It is just how we shake hands in India. Forget it then. I'm working hard on getting more westernized. Right. Anyways, Rakesh, let's get one thing straight. Do we have to get one thing straight necessarily, Max? I'm just saying. You can paint anything else, but you touch my guitars or my amp, and we're throwing down. Got it? Ooh. Is that a promise, Max? Oh. Rakesh holds up his hands. I understand. Crystal clear. Good. But what is it that we will throw? I slap my palm to my face, unsure if he's messing with me or not when something that smells incredibly good hits my nose. So we've got the fish out of the water story with Rakesh, the sweet kid who's trying to figure out, you know, the culture and all that good stuff. Okay, that'll be fun. Ah, it's time for dinner. Who's cooking? Usually it is me, but today it is Sally's turn. He doesn't look particularly happy about it. Is she a bad chef? No, very good. She does not cook with any meat or milk products, not even butter. Oh, she's vegan. Vegan? Yes, vegan. Does that mean she has psychic powers? No meat? What the? If I wanted to sit around eating hippie helper, I would have gone to art college, hippie helper. I make my way back downstairs and barge into the kitchen. Sally looks up from her frying pan and gives a cheerful wave. It looks like she's cooking some kind of patty? Hello again! Dinner will be ready in just a few minutes. Oh, okay. Hey, hold on. I demand to know what you're making me eat. Don't worry. I know that most of the people here are omnivores, so I'm making some good old-fashioned burgers and hot dogs. Burgers and hot dogs? But wouldn't those have veggie burgers and soy dogs? Oh. They look and taste just like the real thing. You won't be able to tell the difference. She smiles. Man, how can I say no to that face? She's practically an angel. Alright, I'll bite. This better be as good as you say. Sally gives me a playful swat on the head with her spatula. It will be. Now shoo! I go over to the common room dining table and take a seat. Over on the couch, Dominic seems to be giving Rakesh a half-hearted lecture on property rights. Rakesh smiles and nods, but I get the feeling it's not going to stick. Anne hasn't come down yet, probably too shy. Or rearranging all those knickknacks she brought with her. Sheesh. Crash. What was that? Whoa. Hey, is dinner ready yet? Isabella comes down the stairs, fresh from the shower. By which I mean she's wearing nothing but a towel. You, get dressed before coming down here. Oh, is little Dominic getting all hot and bothered? At least the girl upstairs appreciated the view. Ooh, you mean Anne? Make that two of us. Dominic here just doesn't know a good thing when he sees... Wait a sec. Girl upstairs? Anne? Anne swings that way. Wait, do you mean... Enough. Isabella, put some clothes on. It's a towel. I'm breaking neither house rules nor public decency laws. Face it, honey, in a war of escalation, I always win. We'll see about... Dinner is served! Sally bustles out carrying so many platters, it's a wonder she hasn't fallen over. Burgers and hot dogs here, buns here, sweet potato fries, and condiments over here. Enjoy! Anne comes down, giving Isabella a quick glance before blushing and looking away. What did I miss? We all dig in. This does not taste like meat. This tastes like a dish sponge. I'm going to order a pizza. I reluctantly agree. You big babies, you barely had a bite each. Oh yeah? If you like it so much, how come your plate's nothing but fries? I'll have some later. I'm just bracing myself. Rakesh pushes his plate aside. Thank you for the meal. I am full. Anne says, I don't think this is that bad. I'm a big foodie, so, you know, I'm not super picky. I'll eat vegan food. I've had some really great vegan food. I've been in really awesome vegan restaurants, too, so... If that's what this girl is serving, I'm gonna eat it, you know? No, they're right. I must not have gotten a good brand. I'll just have to do better next time. There are some vegan food that does a pretty darn good job of making their food taste pretty darn close to the meat version. She claps her hands. Dominic, make that 3 pizzas, 1 with no cheese. It'll be my treat this time. Oh, that's nice of you, Sally. And so it came to pass that my first meal on campus was delivery. I mean, it's college. Get used to it, Max. I've got to admit, Sally owning up like that took a lot of class. And here I thought she was just a pretty airhead. Oh, Max, I've got a lot to work with you on. Long as Dominic doesn't wreck my parade, I think I'm gonna like it here.